Well, it's done. Rhyne Howard has been drafted. She's with the team. Generational talent, all that shit. If you follow me on Twitter at Sever the Bond, we've been discussing this basically the last couple days, ever since the Dream pulled some next level tomfoolery shit and procured, if you will, the number one pick. We've discussed this. We know what's going on. It's done. I could sit here and talk about how amazing she is, how she's basically KD. We can talk all that, but I want to have a very specific conversation. And we can have all the draft preview stuff you want. We can get to it later. I just want to say one thing, because even though I might be the only one, period, who's making a video, I just want to make sure that if I'm not, I want to be the motherfucker that says this shit. Tiffany, I'm talking to you. Don't fuck this up like you did with Kennedy. No one wants to say it. I'll fucking say it. Don't fuck this shit up for us, please. Please do not fuck this shit up for us. We have gone through hell over the last year. Over the last 12 months, we have been through literal hell. And without pointing fingers, somebody fucked this up. Now, we will never know what happened. Courtney's gone, so can't put the blame there. Our carousel of coaches, except for the one assistant towards the very end who was defensive-minded, even though we didn't play any defense, is still there. But everyone else is gone. New regime, new team. Everyone's new except for Renee and such. So there's only one person left. And one person who seemed to go out of their way to subtweet this motherfucker. And obviously Kennedy acknowledged it on her way out. But that's Tiffany Hayes. Now, I fucks with Tiffany. I like Tiffany. In the very beginning, when I was trying to pick who was going to be my favorite player going in, I went with Tip originally. But what I'm saying is, she has this mentality, and I feel like she could definitely be on some DeMar DeRozan, if you will. Like, it's possible that if we play our cards correctly, I'm not saying Ryan is Vucevic or anything like that, but what I'm saying is there's a way that we can make this work where it's like a point forward type deal, where she's handling the ball a shit ton, and she can get downhill, work in the post, spot up every now and again, but basically just be like a point forward type role. You already got Erica Wheeler, who, again, is another guard, so that's another ball handler. But now you're adding Rhyne Howard, and Rhyne Howard is clearly the best player on the team. I'm just concerned that we're going to have Kennedy Part 2. Not in terms of her skill level, but in terms of the chemistry with Tip. And I just feel like we're all in agreement. Like, we're all in agreement going into it. From what I've discussed with y'all on Twitter, from what I've seen in the promo packages, from my own personal research, Rhyne Howard is currently the best player on the team, period. I feel like Tip should evolve the Dwayne Wade mentality of, yo, this is your shit. I'm here to help. What you need, Braun? I feel like she should develop, this is a nasty-ass comparison, but should develop a Sue Bird type activity where it's like, you know, Stewie's clearly the best on the goddamn team, right? But I'm still Sue Bird, motherfucker. You feel me? And there's nothing wrong with that type of a mentality. I just hope someone has discussed with Tip that she's not the best on the team, and you should defer to the number one goddamn pick in the draft. Now, if it turns out she's ass, then it's like, okay, yeah, Tip, take the fuck over. But I don't particularly see Ari Part 2. And I know a lot of y'all like Ari, but she's giving me Frank Ntilikina vibes, to be quite honest with you. But who knows? Who knows? All I'm saying is there's a lot of content out there talking about the upside of this draft pick. And obviously, we are celebrating the fact that we not only have the number one pick, but that number one pick is Rhyne goddamn Howard. That's a big fucking deal. But as a Atlanta Dream fan, I just want to set the record straight in the beginning of the goddamn season. Tiffany better not fuck this up. Because if something happens that they never explained to us or whatever, and there's some type of tension and another generational talent is deemed unprofessional. What did they say? What the fuck did they say? Not Corey. What did they say Kennedy was? Like, suspended indefinitely for like being like, I forgot how they worded it, but they basically like said she's an asshole, she's unprofessional, she can't fucking play. If we see this shit again twice back to back, I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know that I'm looking. That's what I'm looking for. But let's be positive and assume that this is not going to go left and everything's going to be just fine. Just know if it does, I'm looking at Tip. But that's not here there. Let me know your thoughts down below. I think we all knew we were getting Rhyne Howard, but if you want to pretend like you're surprised, feel free to leave that down below. And if anyone wants to be on Tiffany Hayes watch with me, join 7 Man. Join 7 Man, join the club. And if you're interested in more Atlanta Dream content, I got you right here on this channel. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to be talking about them all goddamn summer. So make sure you sub to this channel. I'll see you motherfuckers later. Enjoy the rest of the draft. And also, telling an African-American lady that her large hat makes it look as if she's going to church, you Caucasian lady, is a microaggression. Not trying to get a Rachel Nickled, but that is a microaggression. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I'll see y'all later. Hey.